Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Is there anything wrong with singing the Arctic song?
Pardon?
Is it okay to sing the Arctic song?
Well, yeah, we do that every Sunday, yeah. No, just
Do you have a harmonious? Shishi Gornitai ki jai, Shishi Radha Kirchor Gopinath ki jai, Jai Jagannath Baladev Subhadraji ki jai, Gaur Premanande, Namah Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale, Sri Mate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. It's all you. Bhutale Sri Mate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arotiko Shobha. Kiba Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arotiko Shobha. Kiba Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arotiko Shobha. Janavi Tatavane Jagamana Lobha. Janavi Tatavane Jagamana Lobha. vitatavane jagamana lobha Kiba Jaya Goda Chande Aruti Shobha Kiba Jaya Goda Chande Aruti Shobha Jana vitatavane jagamana lobha Jana vitatavane jagamana lobha Jaga Janamana Lobha Jaga Janamana Lobha Gaurangerarotik Shobha Jaga Janamana Lobha Gaurangayatiko Shobha Jagajana Mana Lobha Jagajana Mana Lobha Jagajana Mana Lobha Jagajana Mana Lobha Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Dake Nitai Chan Bami Galadhara Nikate Advaita Srini Vaschatradara Basi Ache Gaurachan Ratna Singhasane Arati Korena Brahma Adideva Gane Arati Korena Brahma Adideva Gane Narayana Ari Ari Kori Chamaradulaya Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Goshari Gaya Shanka Baje Ganta Baje Baje Karatala Madhura Mridanga Baje Paramarasala Madhur, Madhur, Madhur Baje Madhur, Madhur, Madhur Baje Shanka Baje Ganta Baje Madhur, Madhur, Madhur Baje Shanka Baje Ganta Baje Madhur 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 Baje Madhur 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 Baje Madhur 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 Baje Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Sai Gaura Hari Bol. Bahu Koti Chandra Jini Vadana Ujjwala Gala Deshe Vana Mala Kore Chala Mala Shiva Shuka Narada Preme Gada Gada Thakur Bhakati Vinoda Deke Gaurara Sampada Thakur Kiba Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arotiko Shobha Jana Vitatavane Jagamana Loba Jaga Jana Mana Lopa Madhur 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 Baje Jaga Jana Mana Lobha Madhur 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 Baje Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gauda Hari Bol Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna De Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare One more time. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Radha Damana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Damana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai. 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 Radha Damana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya, Radha Damana Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gauda, Hari Bol. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacarya Stotra Sutta Shishimad. Namaste Narasimhaya Prahlalada Dadayine Hiranyakashipur Vakshaha Shilatanka Nakalaye Ito Nrishingha Parato Nrishingho Yato Yato Yami Tato Nrishingha Bahir Nrishingho Radagay Nrishingho Nrishinghamading Sharanam Prapadye Tavakara Kamalambure Nakamaduta Sringam Dalita Hiranakashi Putanu Bingam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Tavakara Kamalabure Nakamadhuta Shingam Dalita Hiranyakashi Bhutaru Bingam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jagadisha Hare Jai Bhakti Vignamana Shinda Shri Nishingadev Ki Bhakta Pravara Shri Prahlad Maharaj Ki Go Premanande Jayom Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacarya Stotra Sutta Shishimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Jayom Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacarya Stotra Sutta Shishimad Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnavini Ki Jai. I need a little more Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavini Ki Jai. A little more Jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki. Little more Jai. Prem Gaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki. Little more Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gokupinath Shamakund Radhakund Giri Govardhan Ki. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki. Little more Jai. Shri Mayapur Navadip Dham Ki. Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki. Tulsi Devi Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Jamuna Devi Ganga Devi Ki Jai. Sambeta Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. Shri Shri Gaura Nitai, Shri Shri Radhakir Chor Gopinath, Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadraji Ki Jai Go Premanande.
Hare Krishna. Welcome to ISKCON Toronto's weekly Sunday feast program. If you could please kindly ask that everyone has a seat as we're going to begin the next part of the program.
I was planning to come because I could feel it.
So just a few housekeeping announcements before we begin. All the washrooms are located on the lower level. Children under the age of 12 must be supervised by their parent at all times, so please have your children with you. And then we humbly request that during the Aarti, Mataji's please stay on the right side of the temple hall near Jagannath's altar, and Prabhu's on the left side near Gauranathai's altar. Thank you so much. You can also visit our temple boutique Matchless Gift Shop, which is available with so many amazing devotional clothing, paraphernalia, DD outfits, and more. And also please stop by our Govinda's Temple restaurant and check out today's menu with many different specials, so don't miss out. If you'd like to donate, you can please go to the front desk and a devotee will be happy to help. So we're very excited to begin the next part of our program.
No, you play.
And we're very honored to have His Grace Vaisheshikav Das with us today in Toronto, and he'll be here for until the 18th, so we're very excited about that. 17th, okay.
We'll be here all
His
week.
Grace Vaisheshika Prabhu is a renowned spiritual guide known for his writing and lectures offering practical wisdom on living a balanced and spiritual life. As a teenager and avid spiritual seeker, he left high school in 1973 at the age of 16 with his parents' blessings to become a full-time monk dedicated to Bhakti Yoga. He began his tutelage under his spiritual teacher, Srila Prabhupada, and after 13 years in ashrams, Vaisheshika Prabhu entered the Grahastha ashram with his wife, Her Grace Nirkula Devi Dasi. Also a disciple of Srila Prabhupada. Together they have developed and preside over a Bhakti community of more than 400 families in Northern California, ISKCON of Silicon Valley. For over 5 decades, Vaisheshika Prabhu has traveled worldwide sharing the teachings of Bhakti Yoga with youth, corporations, universities, and nonprofits, making ancient yoga philosophy accessible and relevant to modern life. Please join me in offering a warm and heartfelt welcome to His Grace Vaisheshika Prabhu.
Thank you, thank you. Now I'd like to teach you a song that you can take with you wherever you go. Do you ever feel like when you leave the house, you're not sure what's going to happen next? Only 2 people? You know exactly what's going to happen? Anything can happen, right? Say yes. So I'll teach you a song that Lord Chaitanya, who founded the Hare Krishna movement 500 years ago, used to sing whenever he'd leave his ashram and he would start walking on the road, in order to remember that everywhere he looked was the manifestation of the original Supreme Personality of Godhead. There's a few phrases in it that I'd like to teach you before we start. So, one of them is Rakshamam. Can you say that? Raksha? Please protect me. And then Pahimam. Please save me. And that's all you have to know. Okay? But you have to sing it with some gusto. Would you like to sing with gusto? Okay, because you have to sing for your supper here. Ready? Krishna, 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 hey. Krishna, 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 hey. Krishna, 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 Rakshamam. Krishna, 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 Pahimam. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rakshamam. Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Pahimam. Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Pahimam. You want to do it again? One more time? Get ready. Here we go. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, hey! Krishna 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 Hey. Krishna 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 Rakshamam. Krishna 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 Pahimam. Pahimam. Rama Raghava Rama Raghava Rama Raghava Rakshama. Get ready. Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Pahimam. Come on. One more time. Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Pahimam. Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Pahimam. Now I'm going to give you a chance to let out any anxiety you carried into the temple today. Does anybody have any still lingering in the heart? Any anxiety whatsoever? Totally free? No? Okay, I found one person. We're going to count down from 3, 2, 1, and then put your arms in the air as high as you can. Try to touch the ceiling when you get to 1, and call out the name Krishna as loud as you can. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Krishna! That's right. See, it's easy. Bhakti's easy. You just have to call out to Krishna. So thank you very much, everyone, for coming to ISKCON Toronto. If you came to the wrong place, please stay. We'll feed everybody in just a little while. And this is an organization started by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, whose image you see when you come in the door. He's sitting on the Vyasasana, which is a seat of esteem for those who represent what's called the Sampradaya, or those who pass on the tradition of knowledge that comes from the original source, Krishna, the beginning of the world. And through a chain of disciples, spiritual masters, the message comes down like when somebody picks a fruit from the top of the tree and then carefully passes it down from one person to the next so it's unbroken. And the message comes to the present day people of Toronto. And then we can enjoy the fruit ourselves. We base much of our process of Krishna consciousness, which is accessible to everyone. It's not a cultural, there's no cultural bar. It's open to everyone. And it's based on the Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita means the song of God. And it's a teaching which shows us how to live in this world without anxiety and with the highest purpose possible that we can live in this world. We also learn from other wisdom literatures like the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the next level of study after the Bhagavad Gita, which brings us rich metaphor and stories which enumerate the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita very deeply. And we have other literatures as well. So it's foundation, that is the foundation of the teachings here, go back many thousands of years, have been practiced by sages and common people all over the world. And it is a living process that anyone can enter into with a little bit of thoughtful practice every day. And so we maintain this center and centers like this all over the world so that people can come and learn the science of Krishna consciousness and take it home and practice at home a little bit every day and experience for themselves what it feels like to come in touch with our real purpose in life. So today I'm going to give you an acronym with some practical steps and tenets of the philosophy of Krishna consciousness that you can take with you. And the acronym spells out every cow sings. Try saying that. Say it again. Yes. So the first letter is E. What would be the second one? Cow. Every cow. C. And the third one, sings, is what? So what is it? And what's the phrase to remember the acronym? Okay, so when you leave here today, if someone accosts you, grabs you by the arm and says, what was that guy saying in there? You'll say? They'll say, what are you talking about? So first comes E, which is for energies. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna mentions that there are varieties of energies in this world. And varieties means they're of different gradations. And this is important to know because we interact with the energies of this world. And if you have a clear understanding of the energies of the world and their effects on us, then you'll be able to navigate the world with peace of mind and to not be pushed from one side to another helplessly. And so Krishna describes two major categories of energy in this world. In the 7th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, he says, here are the lower energies, and he names them as earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego. You know how many that was? Is anybody counting who didn't know? Okay, let's say them again. I'll say it, you repeat. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego. How many is it? These 8, he says, are the inferior energies. Now, where might you find some of those inferior energies? Where's the closest place you could look? Just check out your elbows. What's that made out of? Probably a combination of a few of those, right? A little earth, water, air. And we also encounter the mind, the intelligence within us, and the false ego. So Krishna says these are the lower energies, but then he says there's a higher energy to know. And if you know the energies, then you're called a tattvavit. Tattvavit means one who knows their energies. So this is a little easier than what we have in America to get into college. What is that test called? The SAT. Do you have that here? What do you have? Don't you have a test to get into college, or they just let anybody in? In America, we have an SAT test. You have to prove that you know math, writing, reading, arithmetic, etc. This is a little easier. There's only 2 parts to it. There's a lower energy and a higher energy. The higher energy, Krishna says, is you, the conscious being who inhabits the body. So knowing these two is important because when you give attention to lower energy, then you start identifying with it. And this is what Krishna describes in the Bhagavad Gita is called conditioning. When we think of the material world and we're attracted to it, he says, then we feel part of it. We become one with that. For instance, if you desire to have a Porsche car, you might start dreaming about having a Porsche car. And then if you get that Porsche car and somebody bumps into it with their shopping cart, what might you say? Don't repeat it. But you might go to sleep that night and feel a little bit of anxiety that somebody dinged your brand new red Porsche car and now it has a bump in the door, and you might have a hard time going to sleep because you have an identification with that car. So Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, whatever energy we meditate upon, we develop the qualities of. It's in a verse in the second chapter of the Gita where he says, Jyato Vishayam Pumsam Sangas Teshu Bhajayate. Jyato means something like contemplation or meditation. When you meditate on something, then you develop its qualities. And so if you meditate on lower energies, then your consciousness will become low. So that's helpful to know. And also, it's important to know how amazing consciousness is. Because oftentimes we're disappointed by our bodies because they don't cooperate as much as we'd like. Have you ever had an instance where your body didn't cooperate? Did you have a bad hair day? I don't have them anymore. Eventually, the body will be disappointing. Eventually, any of the lower energy that we're involved with will become frustrating to us because it has a beginning and an end. And there's a shelf life to everything in this world. And also, we can think about the lower energy and how it's animated. If you went in your backyard, assuming you have a backyard or front yard, and you get a little bucket and a trowel, you know, a little hand trowel, could you gather together some of the ingredients of the body, put in a little water, and mix it up together? And do you have one of those little ovens in your house? You know, where you can heat things up when you're in a hurry? Does anybody have that? Not a microwave. Like an easy bake oven. You know, a small thing like this. Okay, so you take the ingredients from your yard. What would you like to put in? A little mud. That means water, dirt, anything else? Okay, get some fire, heat it up. Earth, water, fire. Remember you're 8, right? Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and ego. You can mix them in that bucket and maybe put down a little parchment sheet and then take some of that and then shape it like a little person and put it in the easy bake oven. I don't know what temperature you'd put it at to make a person, but put it in there and then push the button and let it heat up. And maybe you come back a couple hours later and you'd have a little man in there walking around and saying hi, right? No, because the active ingredient isn't there. And that's what Krishna says in the next verse that I mentioned. He says, besides this lower energy, the dirt, basically, and the water, there's the active principle. It's the living being within this corporal body that animates it. And that brings me to C, which is container. The body is basically a container. You could call it also a vehicle, but for now we'll call it a container. And we collect things and put it in the body. Which ways do you put things in the body? Name a couple ways that you accumulate things. And let's just say your body is a container. How do you put things in? Okay, eating, hearing, seeing, smelling, touching, tasting. And there's lots of ways that you take in information from the world, right? And all of that goes into your container. So in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna mentions that what you put in matters because you have to carry it around. And you may be aware of the concept of contentment. Do you feel content? People might ask you. And the word content and content are the same word. And so what Krishna teaches in the Bhagavad Gita is practical because whatever you put in through your ears and your eyes and your mouth, that becomes your content, and that will determine how content you are. So you can do a simple equation and measure what you're putting in. Let's say that you took a little time out of your busy schedule to scroll on your phone. Let's say you took maybe 7 hours and you sat in a corner, slumped over, and you just looked at your phone at random pictures and used one limb in your body, your thumb, to move the screen down. Would 7 hours be enough? No. And what kind of content would you be taking in? Random content. And very likely produced simply to induce you to buy something or to watch another picture. And basically, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being completely content and 1 being you'd feel a little let down. How do you think you'd feel in a scale of 1 to 10 if you scrolled for 7 hours? I'm not hearing any numbers. Negative numbers. You may go into the negative. That's a science. You can measure it. So this is the science of consciousness. You have to understand that you're a container. And you also have the free will to decide what you're going to put in. And how about eating? You ever heard of Pringles? Do you know what's in them? Then don't eat them. Because whatever you put in your container, that's going to develop your level of contentment. And have you ever spent time with people who complain about everything? Yeah? And how did you feel afterwards? Happy? Or how about, have you ever heard of the concept of breaking news? Do you have it in Canada? Do you have breaking news? It means I'm about to break your concentration. And what's more, I'm about to break your heart. Because most of the things in breaking news have to do with something that's so ghastly that it breaks your heart. You think, how could that have happened? And how do you feel after you get lots and lots of breaking news? Which used to come every once in a while, but now breaking news seems to come about every 3 minutes. There's so much breaking news that you can't stop taking in breaking news. So how would you feel after that? Well, the Bhagavad Gita says, notice that you're a conscious being, and whatever content you're taking in will affect your consciousness. So if you'd like to be happy, there's a higher level of consciousness. There's a higher level of content that you can take in that will elevate your consciousness and make you feel happy. And so there's are energies. If you consider the levels of energies, there's such a thing as spiritual energy, and this is the science of Krishna consciousness. One of the most important places you can get spiritual energy and put it into your body through your, which then enters into your, is through spiritual sound. And the mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, is a spiritual sound vibration. And if you take a little time every day to put that in your ear and into your heart, then you'll notice that you feel better. And that's quite an impossibility in this world, to feel better, because we're assailed from every side by breaking news, by food that's been handled too many times and processed too much, and so forth. So the Science of Bhakti says, be a little aware that you're a container, and what you're putting inside your container is going to affect your consciousness. And there's a list of things in Bhakti that you can do to increase the quality of your content. So that brings us to the last letter, which is what? Remember, every cow sings. And what's the E stand for? Energies. Know your energies, right? And then what's the next one? Container. You're a container. And the content of your container will affect your level of contentment. Content and content is the same word. And it's up to you what you put inside your container. And the third one is what? S for? Huh? Sing? Every cow sings. But what does it stand for? It stands for subject. Yes. Does anybody here not like what you're being subjected to somewhere in your life? Are any of you subjected to something that you don't like? There's only 3 people participating. Work with me, people. Come on. Okay. Anybody here, if she's subjected to anything in your life that makes you uneasy in any way? All right. So, the Bhagavad Gita then gives this advice. Change the subject. Sometimes we don't think of that because we're being subjected to various influences in our life and we tolerate it, but the Bhagavad Gita, the process of Bhakti Yoga, says it's up to you to change the subject. And one day I was standing in line in a grocery store and I noticed that there was a television going at the end of the line. In other words, they strategically placed television to pacify everyone who was waiting to go through the checkout. And my eyes caught on the subject matter, and I felt upset by what I saw on the television. And then I realized that since I didn't like the subject, I should change the subject and look somewhere else. That may seem overly simple, and it's very simple, but it may be something we miss. That there are many subjects that we're subjecting ourselves to. And the life of one who wants to elevate his or her consciousness means learn how to change the subject to a higher subject. And then you won't mind what you're being subjected to. What you're taking in then will make you feel happy. So there are various opportunities to do that. For instance, there's lots of subject matters that you can hear. If you go on YouTube, there are millions and millions of subjects. For instance, if you want to learn about how to, what's the subject? if you want to build a rocket ship or do some kind of an exercise or cook something, you can pick many things. And in the beginning of the Srimad Bhagavatam, the teacher, Shukadev Goswami, tells his student, Parikshit, he said there's millions of things that you can hear in this world, but there's one important subject that you can turn your mind to where you'll feel completely happy. And that's the topics that are mentioned in the book called Srimad Bhagavatam. So in the process of Bhakti Yoga and Krishna consciousness, the Bhagavatam is one of the books that is highly recommended that one read every day, because it has not only a satisfying philosophical presentation, but it also brings examples that are close to home, and it seems as though the book knows us better than we know ourselves. And by hearing it on a regular daily basis, there's a natural way in which we begin to realize that I don't have to pursue temporary things because I'm not a temporary being, and I start to feel naturally happy within myself by hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. And so the process of Krishna consciousness is simple. First of all, learn how the energies of the world work in a basic way. And learn how to keep yourself filled up with the higher energies. And thirdly, keep your mind focused on the highest subject matter that you can find. And this is called the ultimate object of meditation. Everyone's looking for something that's beautiful, attractive, interesting. And the Srimad Bhagavatam presents the ultimate object of meditation, which is Krishna. And the book itself, by hearing it every day, will bring the mind to that sense of perfect harmony by hearing about Krishna. And then there's the process of chanting Hare Krishna and letting the higher sound vibration go into your ears. And the mantra is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So I've given you three ways to think practically about the application of Krishna consciousness. And now I'll just see if anybody can repeat it back to me, what the three things are. And let's see if you can remember them. Do we have a microphone? Okay, we have one person who would like to pass the test. What is your name?
Hi Krishna Maharaj, my name is Vallabh Haridas.
Vallabh Haridas Prabhu. Okay.
I'm glad that I wore this kurta today because every cow sings. So E stands for energies, the lower energies that you talked about and the higher energy. C stands for content and how we are a container and every content decides our content. And S stands for subject, the subject matter, and we can choose the subject matter of Srimad Bhagavatam. And like you suggested, we should be reading it every single day.
10 out of 10. Okay. Now, somebody could say what you heard out of those three that you found to be practical in your life. Any one of those that you thought, I could apply that myself by using my free will. Ma Bhagava Prabhu.
We can choose to change the subject.
And can you tell me why you thought of that one specifically?
Because if something that is going on around us is not making us content, then we can focus on something that will make us content.
Yeah, but can you be more specific? Is there anything you can think of that's a subject that comes up and that you could switch it to another subject?
Yes. Politics goes around all the time, people talking about it. And then
Like, what do they say?
They say, this guy did this thing that I don't like.
Like what?
Started a war.
Mm.
And I'm like, well, I can do nothing about the war. And neither can you.
And then how would you change the subject?
I would talk about how the world that we live in is a constant war, and everything is at war with each other. So why should we focus on that particular war when we have other wars to focus on?
Is there another war you can think of that you could change the subject to?
Yes, I could change the subject to what I'm thinking about.
How about one more?
I could,
A war that historically took place that wouldn't disturb your mind.
yes, the Battle of Kurukshetra.
The Battle of
That
Kurukshetra,
actually-
for those of you who don't know, the picture on the cover of the Bhagavad Gita is about a war. But that one involves Dharma and Krishna, and therefore it won't disturb your mind. So making the distinction is important, right?
Yes.
Thank you. That was very helpful, because when you just mentioned the war, I could already I could sense that my mind could go down a rabbit hole and start getting an anxiety about what to do about it, who's to blame, and all these types of things. But you could always change the subject. One more, I think. Yes, please. Here, very enthusiastically, who's got it? Oh, yeah, go ahead.
So one more point which I learned and which clicked my mind is like the situation or the situation is basically temporary, and I'm not temporary, I'm eternal. So if we say change the mindset from that situation, and if we think this is a temporary situation and it can be overcome automatically, or maybe if just give a time to that, it will not impact our consciousness, because I'm not this body, I'm...
Classic Bhagavad Gita. Krishna mentions, notice that the world's always changing, but we don't have to identify with our life situation that's just going to keep going by. Therefore, he recommends being equipoised. Don't be disturbed by the changes that take place in the world. Thank you.
It's just like a weather. So
Like the weather, it comes and goes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's one more, and then we're going to sing the Hare Krishna mantra. Please tell us.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, my name is Shubhananda Das. What I felt really nice about is something that you spoke about, content, and I feel that I can put better content in myself, and therefore impact my consciousness better by having better association.
You made my whole day, because that's the simple point. You may think that was too simple of a point, but points that are that simple you can apply in your life. And when you walk away from here, think again and again, every cow sings. Energy, know your energies, higher or lower. If you look at the lower ones, you're going to feel it. Next one, what are you putting in? What are you eating? What are you hearing? What are you seeing? And the third one is, if you don't like what you're being subjected to, change the subject. Okay, we have 5 minutes left. Yes? True or false? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. You sound great. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Personal recommendation. The Srimad Bhagavatam is 12 cantos. It goes in your home, and when you have it there, in the very place that you live, and you take out a volume, open it somewhere, your mind will attach to it. And if you just read a little bit every day, you'll notice that you detach from all the anxieties of life and you go into the very deep concepts of the Srimad Bhagavatam. And you'll start to see the world in a new way. Right now, my wife and I are on a world tour. And everywhere we're going, we're meeting with communities to advocate for the reading of the Srimad Bhagavatam and sharing it with other people. And this year, we're especially eager to reach our goal that by September 26th, we'll be able to have distributed 100,008 sets of Srimad Bhagavatam. And we would like to distribute at least half of those right here in Toronto. Yeah, now say Haribol. So please feel free to inquire more about what the Srimad Bhagavatam is. There's no obligation whatsoever to come over and pick it up and look at it. Just thumb through it, look at the pictures, and just see what you think. It also comes in an electronic version. There's also 2 sizes, big, small, so that you can put one in your living room, one in another room, 2 sizes, and then have the e-version on your phone. So for convenience, you can take it everywhere, wherever you go. That's just my recommendation. I do it myself, and it's the best content that you can get anywhere to put into your ears, through your eyes. And a conversation starter, you can say that with your family, what you just read in the Srimad Bhagavatam. I thank you very much for your kind attention and for just being such good-hearted souls, for coming here, filling up, and please go out and spread it to the people of Toronto, because people are in a lot of anxiety. There seems to be desperation in the world, and people need a little better content. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Give a big round of applause for that very practical spiritual discourse by His Grace Vaisheshika Prabhu. And as Vaisheshika Prabhu mentioned, Srimad Bhagavatam is so important to our daily lives, and you can purchase one today for only $350, which is less than $1 a day. So you do not want to miss out on this very, very special, special opportunity to, just incorporate this into your daily lives. So I hope you can grab a Srimad Bhagavatam today, and if you already have one, grab one for your friend. So now we'll continue with some more of the announcements. Again, we're very excited to announce that His Grace Vaisheshika Prabhu will deliver Sunday Feast Discourse on August 16th, which is next Sunday. And he's also conducting additional special programs throughout the week and during the weekend, especially the very famous Bhajan Night on this coming Saturday. So you don't want to miss out on Natray Armaman. So please join us, mark your calendars for some more special association with Prabhu and your Kula Mataji. We lost one of our congregation members and a disciple of His Holiness Bhakti Marg Swami Maharaj, His Grace Gajendra Prabhu, and I welcome Bhakti Yoga Prabhu to say a few words about him.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So once again, we'd like to thank all of you for coming tonight. Thank you all for being here. We're happy you came, and we hope you come again. So you might have noticed a picture when you came in and you offer respects to Srila Prabhupada, and that's a picture of Gajendra Prabhu. So Gajendra Prabhu joined our community 40 years ago. He started coming here with his wife and 2 young daughters. They really threw themselves into the entire process. Back in those days, we had a program where we allow grihastas to come. Those are people who are devotees who are married and living in a community. We allow them to come and experience a weekend with the devotees. Stay in the ashram, wake up for Mangalarti, and go through the entire daily morning program and daily program for 3 days, 2 or 3 days. So they enthusiastically jumped into that opportunity. They also went out, did book distribution, Harinam. Like I said, they plunged right in. Later on, they took the step of taking initiation. Gajendra Prabhu obviously got the name Gajendra Prabhu, and his good wife is Chaitanya Devi Dasi. So Gajendra Prabhu has been involved with the community since then. He goes to, you might have seen him, many programs, always a smile on his face. I can't tell of any time he's ever had a conflict with anyone. He always smiled, he never looked sad, always happy. Why? Because he was chanting the holy names of the Lord. So this makes us happy. So the last time Gajendra Prabhu was here was on Snan Yatra. He sat back there on one of the chairs, and I saw him at the end of the festival. I spoke with him briefly. He went home the next day. He was in his kitchen doing an offering. He was offering a tangerine. And unfortunately, he fell. He didn't break any bones, but he ended up in the hospital. They sent him home. That didn't work. He ended up back in the hospital. But all the time that he was there, he was hearing, we had this little yellow box of Prabhupada constantly chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So that box was in his pillow. He was hearing that chanting all the time. And at the last moments of his life, he was fortunate enough to have devotees in his room chanting the names of the Lord. And Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Smaran mukva kalevaram. One who thinks of me only attains me immediately. And so if we are to believe what Lord Krishna says, and I'm sure we all do, he has attained the Supreme. So this day is reserved as a day of celebration of his life. Some of you may say, why celebrate? Because he has given up this material body. Whatever suffering is there is now gone, and he has made it home back to Godhead. Vaisheshika Prabhu mentioned about the Srimad Bhagavatam. So that verse I quoted, which is in the 8th chapter, verse 5, Krishna says, you think of me only, you will come to me. The very next verse he said, and whatever else you think of, you will attain. So to get more depth into that verse, we might want to read Srimad Bhagavatam. The 5th verse talks about Ajamil, and the 6th verse talks about, the example for that one is Ajamil, and the example for the 6th is Bharat Maharaj. So if I've piqued your interest in that, you might want to crack open the Bhagavatam and read those stories. And if you have questions, we're all here to answer them. So don't be afraid. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So Prabhu mentioned cow, right? The container. So Gajendra Prabhu has given up that container, and he's gone to take on a new, different container.
I would like, on behalf of Gajendra Prabhu, I would like to sponsor one print set of Srimad Bhagavatam to somebody here today who is interested in reading Srimad Bhagavatam and doesn't have a Srimad Bhagavatam and has a place to put it in his or her home. I would be honored to sponsor that on Gajendra's behalf in his memory today. So you'll have to tell me if you qualify according to those standards, and then I'll give you the set of Bhagavatams.
Haribo. Please, if you're interested, please raise your hand.
Okay.
Haribo.
What is your name? I can talk to you, can take. Hare Krishna. Gajendra Prabhu ki jai.
Jai. Okay, so we just have a few more announcements before it is Prasadam time. If you're looking for kirtanyas or any special rituals for your home or events, please check out ISKCON Kirtan Sangha. There's a poster on the notice board outside, so please visit and scan the QR code. We're also excited to announce that ISKCON Mississauga is celebrating the Festival of Joy on August 22nd from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at J.C. Saddington Park in Mississauga. Additionally, ISKCON Burlington is celebrating the Jagannath Peace Fest and Rath Yatra on August 22nd from 2 to 8 p.m. at Spencer Smith Park in Burlington. So you're all cordially invited to attend these events. Krishna's Fun School for children aged 3 to 18 years old, weekly in-person Sunday classes are held between 6:15 p.m. and 7:15 p.m. here at the temple downstairs, and the new academic year commences on September 13, 2026. So if you have any kids interested or any parents, please go outside to the notice board to have your kids sign up for the new school year. For darshan timings, upcoming events, and festival details, please visit our website, torontokrishna.com. We also offer a heartfelt thank you to today's cooks, Yadava Hari Prabhu, Draupadi Mataji, and their dedicated team. So if we can get a big round of applause for all of them. We also have 2 Sunday Feast sponsors. A devotee is sponsoring in memory of her mother, father, and brother. And our second sponsor is Harsh Khadia, sponsoring and seeking blessings of Lord Krishna. So let's all chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra to invoke the blessings of Shri Shri Radhakirti Gopinath. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If you would like to sponsor a Sunday feast or offer Didi garlands, please approach a devotee at the front desk and they'll be very happy to help. So just an important note, the altar will be reopening at 8 p.m. for Sayana Arti. And so once the altar doors open, we kindly request that you do not honor your prasadam here in the temple room, but you can have your prasadam in the hallway or on the balcony. And please do not throw away your leftover prasadam in the garbage, or please use the organic bins, and a devotee will be happy to help and assist. Thank you so much for your cooperation, and thank you for attending ISKCON Toronto Sunday Feast. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
And if you're interested in Srimad Bhagavatam said, please come over to this table. We'd be more than happy to help. And also we have ebooks and digital books available for Srimad Bhagavatam, which are only $55.
That was a lot. I can tell. Your ears are red. Your ears are red. No.
Hare Krishna. If you do not find space in the temple hall to sit and honor prasadam, you can go to the balcony, honor the prasadam and come back with empty plates. The chairs are meant for senior citizens and people with mobility issues. Please offer chairs to senior citizens and people with mobility issues also. The time is 8 p.m. The deity doors will open. We should try to honor the prasadam before that. So, sorry for the issue. Please try to do the prasadam honoring fast. Hare Krishna.